Hey everybody, this is Nicole with ZenMaid, and I'm going to be showing you how to set up your ZenMaid account in 5 minutes. So here we're in the ZenMaid dashboard. This is our homepage, and this is our demo account. We're going to go over here into settings on the left-hand side, and the first thing that comes up here is personal details. So this is just your login and contact info. You're going to want to make sure this is all up to date. And then under here is business details. This is really important because this is all client facing. So on your invoices and on your booking forms, all this information is what's going to show up to the clients as they choose to book your service. So you're going to want to make sure this is 100% accurate. You can also add links to your Facebook page or to your website. You can choose your logo and then save the changes. Next is country and time zone. This just depends on where in the world you are. And you can also set up the frequency of getting a report email. Last is billing, and this is just so you can manage your ZenMaid subscription. Once the 4 of these under account are taken care of, we're going to go up to client billing. So credit card processing is also very important. You can connect to either Stripe or Square. This makes it very easy for your customers to pay you. They can choose to save their credit card information so that they don't have to manually enter it every time they book a new service with you. And it also makes invoicing very easy. So we highly recommend setting up either one, Stripe or Square, just depends on your preference. Underneath credit card processing is invoicing. So this is how invoices are going to display to your customers. First things first, you can also customize. This here is our logo, so you can update and you could either show the logo, hide the logo, you can add the colors of your brand if you choose to do that, or you can keep it relatively boilerplate. It's really up to you, but this is just a preview of what the invoice will look like to your customer when it sends to them. Now, we also recommend that you choose online with credit card. So this is where you'll set up Stripe or Square. And again, this just makes it really easy for your customers to pay you through credit card. You can add links to PayPal or Venmo, which a lot of our ZenMaid customers tend to do because it gives their clients more options to pay them. So it's a little bit more manual, but again, it's a great option. Also add the ability for your cleaners to collect tips. And last is changing invoice communication settings. So this is where a PDF invoice will be sent to your customer. It'll also include an online payment link. And then we're going to go here into email and SMS communications. So because you're just starting out, we recommend that you toggle everything off because otherwise your cleaners or any clients you have in your system already will be getting a lot of different emails and texts. So recommend that you turn them off as you ramp up and then turn them back on as you start to scale your operations. The great thing here is that there's a tab for both cleaners and clients. So cleaners here, this is staff management. You have email and SMS. So for example, work order. If we click on here, you can click never or send the day before. Again, it's up to you and how much you want to be reminding your cleaners of all the different things that they need to know. And then the information in here will auto-populate based on what's relevant. So if you go down here to customer communications, it's the exact same thing. So for example, this is an appointment confirmation. So it'll send semi-automatically. This is how it's currently configured. And again, this is just the template. You can reset it, you can adjust it as you need to, or add attachments. And then all of the information here, like their first name, when the appointment starts, the date, will just auto-populate based on what the system knows about this particular appointment. Once that's all configured, we're gonna go up here into cleaner permissions. So this is if you have any additional cleaners on your staff, you can edit how much they're able to or not able to see. If you have any office managers, you can check this toggle to allow them to export data, which can be helpful if you have someone who's helping you manage that. And then again, lots of flexibility here. So cleaners can clock in, for example, without restrictions. You can change it based on your preference. Okay, once all of those items are taken care of, we're gonna close out here of settings. And I'm gonna show you how to set up an appointment and manage your contacts. So if we go into appointments here, you can just click on the tab. And you'll see this is today's appointment. This is our ZenMaid demo account, so it's rather full. But if you want to add a new appointment, you can go into actions and create appointment. You can select a contact that already exists, or you can add new. So I will add a new one here just to show you the contact card. This will pull up the information that you need to fill out to add this person into your database. So it needs their personal information, how they prefer to pay, mobile phone and email, and then their service address. You can also add any notes that you want to see on your team or if you want your customers to see. You can also make the note private if you want to just keep it internal to your team. And then we'll go back here to all contacts. This is where you can view all the different contacts in your system. You can search them, you can filter them. This is just a really great way to see everything comprehensively. Now we're going to go back into appointments and we're going to create an appointment and assume that we have someone in the system already. So I'm going to use Ryan. his contact is already filled in. And when you click on new appointment here, you can change all this information to whatever the details are going to be. Move in, move out, residential standard, etc. That's the type of appointment. You can change the date, you can change the time, if it's recurring, if it's one time. You can assign cleaners, and then this is great because it also tells you the availability of your cleaning team if you have that inputted. You can also add notes for your team or for the customer, payment method, and then you can add work items here. And the work items will be automatically added into the total cost, but you can also do this manually. I will discard this for now. And then last but not least, we'll show you the cleaners tab. So this is how you manage your active cleaners and office managers if you have multiple staff members. This is where everything is comprehensively. And if you click on new cleaner here, then you can input all their different information. So you have their personal info. You can allow them to sign in using an email and password on the ZenMaid app. So this is really helpful, especially if they're out in the field. They can access their schedule and anything they need to know about the appointments. You can change how they appear on the calendar, celebration reminders, and then there's also pay rate and job estimation. So this is really important here. We have a separate video on that. This is just how they're going to get paid. Any notes you want to add, and then their address. Okay, that's everything you need to know to set up your ZenMaid account. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, please contact us at support@zenmaid.com or DM us on social media, and we'll be sure to get back to you. Bye!